The quest to combat disease and improve the quality of human life has led to great advances in healthcare. And we are a privileged generation. Many of the most significant strides have been made in our own time.
The day of the accident, my stepson and I were working, and we were working the dry cleaning business my family owned at the time. And throughout the course of the day, I'd become more and more tired, and I'd asked him to drive at the end of the day. And we were driving on to our last stop, actually, and came across an 18-wheeler that was stuck in the middle, or stopped in the middle of the road. And we didn't see it until it was too late.
For Sean McKieran, he was perfectly healthy 1 minute, and in the blink of an eye, his life was forever changed when his car, traveling 65 miles per hour, hit an 18-wheeler, trapping him inside. To save him, paramedics had to cut him out of the car and helicopter him to the hospital. 5 days later, Sean came out of a coma, only to find he had lost his right leg and could lose the left one as well.
I was pretty depressed. I mean, there were some dark moments where not even being able to take care of myself, feed myself, get something to drink for myself. Became pretty despondent at times because of that. Watching my kids grow up, do the activities that I would assume most dads want to do with their kids. Play baseball, coach baseball with them, basketball, things like that, and watching them do that and me not be able to take part was pretty bad moments.
For many above-the-knee and below-the-knee amputees, the difference between walking again and being wheelchair-bound depends on finding a prosthetic leg that can fit properly on the residual limb.
This is a traditional ischial containment socket, and this portion of the socket is the ischial containment portion, and this is actually, by design, the patient is sitting on this portion of the socket. This is located very high in the perineum and is quite uncomfortable. And although this is the traditional design, it is less effective at comfort and stability.
For many amputees, finding the right prosthetic is a frustrating process. But recently, a new alternative has emerged that is putting many frustrated amputees back on their feet again. It's an innovative liner and socket system developed by Symmetry Prosthetics. It can be used on patients with above and below knee amputations. This liner socket system can greatly improve their quality of life, especially for those who have tried traditional prosthetics. Instead of pins and bulky suspension sleeves or belts, the Symmetry system uses a patented elevated vacuum system to hold the prosthetic in place. There is a constant suction and comfortable pressure by means of the vacuum seal, which allows the trim lines of the socket to be lowered dramatically. A University of South Florida research study was designed to compare a traditional prosthetic leg, where the brim is positioned high into the perineum, versus the brimless Symmetry prosthetic socket. The two types of limb were compared in 4 categories: biomechanics, stability and mobility, patient satisfaction, and gait. The Symmetry design was equivalent to the traditional prosthetic leg in all areas of biomechanics, stability and mobility, and gait, and it proved clearly superior in subjective measures like comfort and satisfaction.
What we found was that skin pressure had decreased slightly on the Symmetry system, but most importantly, we found that the subjects found the Symmetry system to be much more comfortable and preferred it.
For Sean, his new mobility allows him to walk, keep up with the wife and kids, and even play basketball again.
I have no limits anymore. Limits are in the past. All I have now is just the ability to reach every goal I had ever set for myself, and every goal my kids and my wife want to see me reach.
Right now, war, diabetes, and traffic accidents result in too many lost limbs. Fortunately, the innovators at Symmetry Prosthetics are pioneering improved, research-proven designs for amputees to help them get up on 2 feet again and get their lives back. For more information about Symmetry Prosthetics, log on to symmetryprosthetics.com.